Hello, I'm Ashika Vijayaratna. This is my assessment 2, Story Listening. In this reflection video, I will demonstrate how I engage myself in deep listening to Sheila's story. Among the stories I've heard, Sheila Humphrey's TEDx talk, My Stolen Childhood and a Life to Rebuild, has struck deep chords with me, causing me to encounter complex emotions. I respectfully acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation as the traditional owners of this land. I pay my respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging. I recognize their enduring connection to this country, and we strive to honor their history and culture. While I was listening, it made me comprehend the grief she had to go through, as well as the misery and agony she had to endure due to her Aboriginal heritage. I felt bad when she said she was taken away from her parents and only remembered living with them for 3 months of her life. When I heard children walk to the scrap bins for food and how they had taken her own twins away from her, my eyes welled up with tears. It made me realize how unfairly they had been treated. Also, childhood trauma can have a lasting effect on a person. It evokes some mixed emotions within me, as well as the universal need for empathy and respect to listen to others, and how vital it is for future teachers to develop listening skills, which can be linked to the article noting that the main skill the early childhood teachers need is the ability to listen so that the child's voice can be heard. 2017. When I listened to her story, it wasn't just about her experience. I was able to understand it beyond her words, and I was able to feel the emotions that occurred within me, which helped me create empathy for other people's stories. In addition, I was able to engage closely with the storyteller's experiences. It also reminds me of how I engaged with Dadiri about inner awareness and how deep listening can develop a strong connection to the story being told. For a brief time, her story of loss and relocation reminded me of how difficult it was for me to settle in Melbourne after moving from Sri Lanka, and how much I missed my parents and brothers. So I completely understand how she feels about losing her family for the rest of her life. This is a terrific evidence to learn that each child has a unique story, background, and experiences. As teachers, we must acknowledge them through active listening and respect their uniqueness. Samsion ETEL 2018. Even after years, how she needed to see her mom and how she shaped her perspective by putting herself in education was amazing. Even through all these trauma, what captured me is when she said that if I could help one child make it in this world, it'll be worth it all. As a result, the story showed me that life is full of unexpected and interconnected scenes. Also, which links to my religion, how Buddhism taught me about the uncertainties of life and the importance of striving through problems and serving the world with what you have. Thank you for listening.